Hey, I just want to say hello. And goodbye. I'm giving up the pottery classes. I'm heading back to the hills. I just wanted you to know where I am in case you needed me for anything.
I don't need you.
You've been through a lot, Anne. There's no reason to push your friends away.
I may not be a full physical specimen at the moment, but I am certainly capable of choosing my friends.
Yes, Mrs. Reynolds?
Mr. Wallace is leaving.
It's all right, sister. I'm on my way. Goodbye, Anne. If ever you need a shoulder to lean on, you know where I am.
You all right, Mrs. Reynolds?
I'll get you a sedative.
I hope she's feeling better. You should have seen how that dreadful Ferguson woman treated her last night.
That's enough, Donovan. I'm sure Officer Ferguson only did what was necessary.
Cass, love. What have they done to you? You've got to get these straps off immediately.
Well, I'm not sure that we should.
Well, she can't very well eat with them on, can she? How'd she eat a breakfast, for heaven's
Well, I
sake?
don't know. Miss Ferguson gave her that. I'll have to speak with Mrs. Powell.
We'll both speak with Mrs. Powell. It's all right, love. I'll make sure that something's done about it.
You said they wouldn't hurt me. I shouldn't have believed you, Minnie Donovan. You're not my friend anymore.
Cass, I had no idea.
I assure you, Donovan, my orders were quite the contrary.
Yes, well, I'm sure we both know who defied those orders, don't we, Mrs. Powell? But you're the acting governor, and what happens in here is your responsibility.
Thank you. I don't need reminders from you. Take her through to lunch, Miss Bailey.
Come on, Donovan.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Powell. I'm just so upset about Cass. You will make sure she gets some proper treatment.
You know I will. Come on. Tell Miss Ferguson I want to see her in my office now.
Why would Cass think you'd do that to her?
Oh, I bet the freak put it in her.
Cass isn't too bright up top, is she?
She's not stupid. She's had a lot of rough treatment over the years, that's all.
After what she's been through lately, it's enough to make any one of us crack up, too.
She's confused and upset. Ferguson should be whipped for what she's done.
She's so kinky for pain, she'd probably enjoy it.
Well, I just heard your muscle powers turned into a jelly baby. Won't be long before the women realise where all the strength is. We're setting up shop in the cell after lunch, ladies. Anybody wants to buy anything, you know where to come.
Yeah, I'll be now. Me too.
You use your heads. You want to get tied up with the likes of her?
We haven't got no buy-up or anything, have we? Get it while you can, that's what I reckon.
Yeah, we've got nothing much else going for us lately.
You never had.
I gave direct instructions on how Parker was to be treated. Now I ought to hear your reasons for countermanding those orders.
As Deputy Governor, I handled the situation as I saw fit. Quick decisions had to be made, and I made them.
You could have waited until the injection had worked fully.
Handling an unbalanced mind is a little different to coping with everyday matters. Mind you, it does take a certain ability to be able to exercise authority on the spot.
Oh, I've had this. I will not tolerate insubordination.
Just answering your question, Governor.
Right. Well, you will see that Parker is released from the straps immediately and taken for proper medical treatment.
Are you really sure that's a wise move? I mean, how would it look on your record if you released her from restraint and then she attacked someone? But then, you are the Governor.
Thank you. Knew you hadn't forgotten. Now go and do as I asked.
Certainly, Governor.
Well, it wasn't me. Well, if it was me, you would have heard it, wouldn't you? It's probably the same bitch who put the glass in your hand cream, and you know that wasn't me.
Yes, you're a bit light in the guts department, Phyllis. Have you found out who did put the glass in?
Oh, I tried, but they
Then
won't
try
tell-
harder before something else happens.
Well, where's the stuff? Hal, who cracked your face?
Let's get down to business. Now, who's interested?
It's as though Sonia's made a sale.
Hang on a minute.
Well, that looks tasty.
Go get your own. Shop's still open.
How much did you pay for it?
$2 on credit.
Well, you got sucked in, honey. That's part of a hamper Lizzie sent in. Was in reception yesterday when I arrived.
Scheming little...
Oh, you mean it was meant for us all the time and Sonia's been flogging it?
That's right. Got a nice little business brain, hasn't she?
The bitch.
Come on, Cass, you go and sit down over there.
Well, how are you feeling now?
Mrs. Powell asked you a question, Cass.
Seeing Briggs with that knife really frightened you, didn't it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remembered the other...
Look, I want you to know that the restraining straps, that was a
Shouldn't have had that needle.
Well, you were very upset. We had to calm you down.
Because of Snoopy. Oh, he really liked me. He used to sleep in my pocket. I made him a nest in an empty tin. Why would anybody want to kill a little mouse?
Who killed him, Cass?
Dunno. He's just lying on me bed, all blood on his fur.
I am sorry about Snoopy, Cass. I know now why you were so upset.
Oh, I didn't have to kill him, Mrs. Powell.
No, they didn't. Is there an officer outside?
Yes, Sue Bailey.
Ask her to look after Parker for a minute.
Come on, Cass. You just wait outside here with Mrs. Bailey. Won't be a minute soon.
So what do you make of that?
I don't know. Why would anyone want to kill a pet mouse?
To throw her further off balance, you know what some of the women are like.
If it was one of them?
Oh, yes, I have been wondering about Joan. She's out to stir up as much trouble as she can.
When do you get that medical report on Donovan?
Well, if it's not here by the morning, I'll ring.
And let's hope it points the finger right at Joan.
Well, you're not going to let her get away with it, are you?
You're forgetting something, Bobby. Ferguson must have given Sonia the present from Lizzie to begin with. That means they're partners again.
Yeah, well, we're going to have to tread pretty carefully or we'll play right into the freak's hands.
Well, for starters, no one buys anything else from Sonia.
Yeah, well, you know what, Granny? This time I'm with you.
Oh!
Whoa! Hey, you're better than a radio control car. You know that, Belinda?
Watch what you say in front of Phyllis.
I wonder when they'll let Cass come back.
Yeah, even when they do, it'll be a long time before she's herself again. She really loved that mouth.